Hello there, this is Connor from the Panavapes team, and I'm here to talk about the use and maintenance of some of our vapes. The first one I'm going to be covering is the first one that we started selling, the Kangertech Subvod C. It comes in a complete starter kit, which includes the battery, the tank, which is attached, and a small charger. This is compatible with micro USB, as you can see here. So it can fit with pretty much any Android phone charger. However, I would avoid using fast chargers. They have a higher voltage watt rating, so they might overheat the battery, cause some damage. So let's get started. I've got a few questions that many people ask me. The first is, how do I change the coil? These coils are recommended that you change them every 2 weeks, but again, that really depends on how much you're vaping. Some people might change a coil every month, some people less than 2 weeks, even though the Kangertech coils that we do sell are very good quality, authentic, and they last quite a while. I say that sincerely. This unit right here was my everyday unit for a little over a year until very recently. So it is a little scuffed up. But how to change the coil. This is an O-ring unit, not a threaded unit. So all you have to do is pull. After that, you're left with the top of the tank, the bottom of the tank, which is still threaded into the battery, and the coil. Twist the coil. This is threaded, and pull it right out. Then you can pop in a new coil right as it comes out of the box. So I'm just going to twist that back in. Generally give it a clean. This is just a normal paper towel, by the way. And while I'm doing this, I generally take the cap off of the top part of the tank, take a cotton swab, and I find the chimney, which should be in here, put it through. Just clean out the top here. You can do it from the bottom. These are where a lot of the residue from the vapor ends up gathering. And then just put the cap back on. It adds a little bit of structural stability. And push it back on until it's tight. After that, you should have a tight thread, and you can twist it right off. Separating the tank and the battery. One of the complaints that we generally get from this, even though we're not usually blamed for this, is that the tanks on the Kangertech Subvod C are quite weak. This is true. So we recommend that you wrap a rubber band around it or protect it in some other way. Basic operation is pretty straightforward. The only variable factor in this unit is liquid flow. It doesn't have an airflow. So I'm going to bring this up close, try to get the right light. As you can see, it's pretty much closed right now. And as I open it, it changes color. There we go. So that you can see the cotton. That's all the way open. You can adjust it to be half closed, half open. The coils that we sell have a small hole as well as a large hole. So if you don't want much intensity, you can change to the small hole. And for use, just press the button and inhale. Pretty simple. You can turn these on and off by clicking 5 times. Then it'll flash. That flashing is also the indication that the battery is drained and you should charge it. I can turn it back on by clicking 5 times. and there it's back on. Refilling is also fairly straightforward. However, before refilling, it's recommended that you close the liquid port. This will ensure that a good seal is created. Then you can put your e-liquid in the tank, but not in the middle, the chimney. Put your cap back on. And you have a tight seal. And from there onwards, you're good to go. This has been our instructional video for the Kangertech Subvod C.